Anyways, number 1, Angel Dust. Tier 20. It's a Soleil. Wait, you got 5 flowers? How expensive? How long did it take you to get 5 flowers? Because for me, guys, keep in mind, book 3 right now, there's only 1 infantry. So there's only 1 hero that you can get 40 from. It is so bad right now trying to get flowers for infantry. So if you got her to +5, congrats. It's actually super cool it shows up here. They should really make summoner support show up already, so that we can fully review you guys properly, because you guys always tell me, hey, I did summoner support. Well, I'm sorry, it doesn't show up here, and we would have to like keep it in mind. It's not that easy. Anyways, barrier blade, super interesting. You want to drag up her res, and you have 30 stats to drag up her attack and defense. So you'll have 37 defense and 36 res. Wow, you actually have more res than defense, which is weird with Soleil. And you'll still have a maddening amount of attack, 57, 46, and the +1 to everything with 5 dragonflowers is really cutting in, because you can still have like immense attack, immense speed, and then you're defensively super solid, and you have blue flame. That's worth a lot of points, and that's pretty good damage too, and you triggers pretty easily. Hone attack 4 for the points, chill defense. You know what, when you're trying to defend, you don't really need desperation, and when you're this quick, you don't need QR. And when your defensive stats are this high, you don't necessarily need renewal. So I can understand chill defense. Chill defense even gives her a chance at one-shotting heroes as the battle progresses, especially with the like light mages. All right, anyways, pretty good build and high commitment Soleil. All right, I'm just gonna be frank here, guys. We've seen so many good Soleils. I feel like everybody has a good Soleil. I think, and the thing with Soleil is she's super versatile. She can literally do whatever she wants. But yeah, I've even wanted to make Soleil and replace my Hannah, but I never got enough of her. But yeah, Soleil is here, is what she says, and no kidding, she's here. +5 is not very hard. +6 and beyond is hell. Yeah, that's what I recognize. I believe I saw somebody who tried and did everything they could, every infantry they could, and they only reached +9. Flowers is hell right now. But yeah, great Soleil, very interesting. Mixed bulk, still hits hard, still has really good speed, and you even did flowers, which is huge because so far none of our hero reviews have included flowers. You're the first to include them.
Here I am.
Oh, spring Sharena.
Did I say? How much defense did I say? Okay, whatever. It's extra 4 defense. Another 5. 8 crowns. Do I have more crowns? I kind of want to flex. Sharena, Moon's Egg, Ether, Green Dual Infantry, Speed Feint, Attack Point, Flashing Blade. Alright. Alright, Danjin. I'm going to break it to you right now. Nino's better. I'm sorry. You got to accept that. No, Sharena's a really good alternative to Nino, but she's very similar to Soren, and Soren is free to play and Sharena is not. But then it depends on how you view the tomes, because Soren has Windsbrand and Sharena has Moon's Egg, and Moon's Egg is really interesting. Res +3, and if unit's HP is greater than 50%, attack res -5 on foe on enemy team with the lowest speed through its next action. That's pretty damn good. But yeah, she looks pretty good though. Green Dual Infantry, that's what I do too. It's for points. Rally attack speed, makes sense. For points, speed feint, makes sense. That way you use it. Though her defense isn't that good, so if you're trying to kill like armor or something, it's pretty hellish. Flashing Blade, Ether to heal up. That's pretty good. She's a great debuffer. She is. Attack res -5 on foe though isn't as useful because your Asgard trio is all physical. Sharena supplies more reliable debuffs, sure, but Nino now supplies. Well, if we're talking about Soren, it's just chill attack. But if we're talking about Nino, she has even attack wave, and that's for herself and for anybody she's buffing. But that's even on even turns. But good job. 9 Sharenas. How many orbs would that take? Nino has a luxury tome. I know. That's why I put it in favor of Nino. Nino actually has more speed and comparable speed and comparable attack, but I'm pretty sure she has more speed and comparable attack. and less defense on Sharena, but a lot more res on Sharena. I'm sorry, less defense on Sharena, but more res instead. They have the same, around same stat lines, otherwise. Speaking of Nino, here she is, tier 19. You even have the same accessory I have. Iris tome. It's Iris's tome, but I always say Iris. Plus speed. Everyone goes for plus speed. 51 attack, and that's a close counter. She has 51 attack, even though she's using close counter. This girl hits so hard. But there's no refine. Angel, what are you doing? That's like the best part of this tome, the refine, because it's a double buff thanks to how blade tomes work. What are you doing, Angel? Close counter desperation is super weird. I guess it's for the points. I mean, now that you're not minus defense or minus HP, you are a lot better up close, but still. Close counter desperation is a weird choice. Raise an attack res 2. Odd attack wave 3. I think I know what your idea is. Ari's tome refined, so you have constant attack wave, because that's even attack wave and this is odd attack wave. So on odd turns you get +6, and on even turns you get +6, aka you're always buffing for +6, and that's really interesting because you can keep constantly buff yourself for +6, and it also adds 6 bonus damage, so it's pretty big. Brazen attack res also makes a bit of sense, but you're using close counter. You mean +12? It is effectively better than +12 because it's 6 attack and then it's 6 damage. So I can't really say it's +12 because it's not really +12. But yeah, it is effectively better. Because damage is damage. If they have like 100 res, you would still do 6 damage at least. But then damage doesn't scale. So if you're hitting green versus blue, you could hit much more than 6. You could hit 8. No, 7. Or something. I'm not going to math well today. Alright, anyways, you get the point. Incomplete Nino, though, that's unfortunate. How many gacha games do you guys play?
Yes.
MZ. I tried to ignore this Erika forever, but I guess we're not. You know, Erika actually makes pretty good use of flowers because her speed's not great. Her attack's not great. Her defense is not great. Nothing she has is great anymore. Ever since she's been power crept to hell. It's funny because the original combination was Erika with Nino. Erika would buff up Nino, and then Nino would do a lot of damage. This was in like first months of Fire Emblem Heroes where there was no skill inheritance, and that was how you were supposed to use Nino. And Nino Erika was like a great potent combination. Nowadays, Erika is the one who depends on getting buffed because of Sigland. See, grants bonus to attack, speed, defense, res. Gives highest bonus on allies within 2 spaces during combat. Calculates each stat bonus independently. So essentially, if you're around somebody who has bonuses, she gets them. DC, attack, defense, link, attack, smoke, attack, speed, bond. So you're gonna use her defensively, very defensively. Basically reposition something and then get hit, and then whatever you reposition is right behind you. So you have attack, speed, bond there too. So you get 5 attack, 5 speed, 5 defense, and 5 attack. So you hit 61 effectively, and whatever buffs they have, at the minimum is 4 attack because you're next to them. Or at least the setup could be very easily 4 attack. And then you buff yourself up to everything. That's actually a really good combination. That's surprisingly smart. Yeah, that's a pretty good combination because 10 attack, 5 speed, 5 defense, and then whatever Sigland gets you, which could be very easily 4 attack, and that 4 attack would be +4 to everything. And then you just smoke them afterwards. And you still have these. Wow, that's pretty good. And then +4 to stats from the flowers, that adds up. Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna scroll through everybody. That's gonna take a while. But going through, we have dull ranged. Interesting. DC dull range is an interesting combination. Erika can pull it off well. Depends what kind of team you have. Hopefully a tactics team so she gets fully utilized. Nimd link skills add 6. You're right. Why did I think it was 5? Oh yeah, it's because we're looking at bond too. Yeah, you're right. It's 6. So you get 11 attack, 6 defense, 5 speed. All right, Bagel.
All right.
Ooh, this is actually so good. Wow. Well, that's actually kind of sick. Alright, Bagel, 25 crowns, my man. So, if you guys don't remember what Naga does, Naga is close counter against dragons. Yep, effective against dragon foes. If foe initiates combat, grants defense res +4. Great against dragons. In combat against the dragon foe, disables foes that calculate damage using the lower of defense or res. So you get to rely on her high res, which gets another 4 res, so it's 40 res. And unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. So it's close counter and the defense res +4. It's really useful. And you have close defense, so add another 6 on that. So you got 46 res. And then you take hardly any damage. If you don't kill them in one shot, the QR will make sure you kill them. And you don't have to worry about them killing you, because you have no follow-up. So if it's like a Grima or something that would normally double and then target your defense instead of your res, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You'll win that pretty easily. So you don't have to worry about Bold Fighter. You don't have to worry about specials generally. If they already have a special, it'll still trigger, but that's a great combination. So extra 6 plus 4, extra 10 defense, extra 10 res. Yeah, that's super good. 53 attack. And you also have the res ploy. So yeah, if you really need that second shot, but you know, with effective against damage and dropping the res by 5, you might just flatten them in one shot. And I know Bago makes great teams. She's my first 5-star and my favorite heroes. Oh my goodness. You know, I have my Julia. She's currently naked and I can't decide on her build. What you did is pretty interesting, because that fully utilizes her close counter. And then if we use close defense, which is relatively easy to get because there's Joshua's around. I don't know. I kind of want to do that. You even learned, yeah, that's right. If you have multiple Joshuas, you can get wind sweep as well. Personally, I run attack flight to take reduced damage. It makes her harder to kill. She's already really hard to kill for dragons. But yeah, this is really cool. Anti-dragon, anti-armor dragon. Oh, this also works on disables foe skills that guarantees foe's follow-up attack and foe skills that prevent unit follow-up attack. Yeah, this also works on general armor as well, but you might not really care about it. But yeah, dragon armor is where this works out best. I mean, that's what she's meant for, a counter dragon. Legendary Zero. I think that's how it works.
I'll do my best.
All right, Laszlo. Sling Edge Plus, Brazen Attack Defense. Social Spiral 3, Spur Attack Res 2, Brazen Attack Defense. Wow, okay. And you guys know what happens, right? Basically, once Special Spiral triggers one time, he will have instant Lunas, because Slaying Edge drops his Luna cooldown to 2, and once Special Spiral triggers, he just keeps attacking with Luna, and because he has double Brazen Attack Defense, he will add another 7, 14, 68 attack, and he will just Luna that into you. So, very good chance he will one-shot a lot of heroes. Of course, not armor. Armor will still shrug it off, but if he doubles, probably gets the kill still. And the double defense too, that's an additional 14. So 49, 49 defense, 27 res. Wow, that's actually really good. If you get your Laszlo into the right percentages, he will be a complete monster. But yeah, special spiral usage. This is how you use special spiral. You get a special down so you can easily trigger it. Another good one's of course Blue Flame, but Luna versus Blue Flame, it depends on how you view and how you use your heroes. But Luna is a lot more consistent and a lot more cheaper. Dropping their defense res by 50%. I mean, that is consistency. Interesting that you did a speed Laszlo, because this Laszlo looks like he's trying to be set up to one-shot kills. But yeah, 38 speed is kind of, sorry, no offense, kind of depressing, because you have 6 flowers, so you have that additional speed. I mean, sorry, additional point.
I done deleted the sub chain.
I done did the sub chain. Hey, Book of Nonsense, thank you for resubbing. 7 months. Welcome back, dude. Okay. Attack tactic. I mean, it's now a 4-star skill, so fair enough. Alright. Nice Laszlo. Is there anything to change? No. I would say maybe consider an attack wave. That's it. You don't have to. If you use Laszlo to like spur attack, spur res, that's already really useful. But if you have an attack wave of some sort, that really helps you with that one-shot kill. But it only works for half the turn, so it might not be worth it. So yeah. Not a real suggestion. I think spur attack res is fine. But yeah, I'm just saying consider it. All right, but blue boat.
Take it easy.
Three flowers. You have to work your butt off. So from what I remember, there are hardly any infantry heroes, but I think the next least amount are calves, aren't there? Of course, the most recent banner has 2 calves. Yeah, it's calves. It's infantry and calves that have been just really sparse. Flyers and armor have been very frequent lately. Anyways, blue boat. Tier 20 blue boat. Berkut's Lance, Brazen Tack Defense, Desperation, Speed Tactic, Brazen Tack Res. The double Brazen is interesting. Holy crap, she's so fast by herself. 46 speed base. She is plus 10, but that's still 42 speed base with no refinement to her speed. Wow. And she even reaches 51 attack, even without any support on her attack. Cordelia is still super underrated as a cav hero. That's mostly because not a lot of people got a lot of her. Also, her art is super interesting. Do you guys like this Cordy art? I find it super cute, but it doesn't feel right at all. When I look at her, I just think it doesn't feel like it's Cordy anymore. Cordy looks striking. This one looks kind of childish in a way. This looks like a super young Cordy, and she looks much flatter than she is, which gets to me too. I'm just... Anyways, art aside, 51 HP, 51 attack, 46 speed, 32 defense, 26 res, and the double brazen. So as soon as you get into one battle, it's going to be very hard to double Cordy. And 32 defense, 26 res, 51 HP, you'll definitely be safely into brazen attack defense if you just tank a hit. And you even have Berkut's Lance, so you have 33 res, 32 defense. Very solid all around, and then add another 7. So yeah, once you get into there, and add 14 to attack. So you hit 65, and you have around 40 defense, 40 res. So yeah, that's really good. Brado Cordy looks nicer. I like Brado Cordy a lot. Okay, ranking the original Cordelias, guys. Oh, crap. You know what? I think it's a tie between Summer Cordy and Standard Cordy. I actually don't dislike Standard Cordy art. It's her standard, like, hero portrait art. Like her standard art that looks kind of weird. Although saying that, this one looks kind of weird too. So that's why I have it a tie. I can't really put her one above the other. Brado Cordy is definitely the best one. A lot of people learn random skills just because they want to fill up the SP. I do that too. Whoa, you didn't learn everything. Hey, Blue Bolt, you're not. You don't like Cordy enough, huh? Attack tactic too. Wow. Res tactic, attack tactic. Res tactic from Canis maybe? Attack smoke. So it's actually not that crazy. 1 second, double check. Is this your arena? This should be your... Wait, arena hero with calves is super difficult. Gale Force. Alright. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Alright, next is Dragon Tome.
Who do I slice?
Why is he reviewing a meme? Because it was there. And we're reviewing every other. Dragon Tony, longtime subscriber. Holy crap, it is sturdy impact. Holy crap, it's +6 Marissa. Wait a second, are you actually a fan of Marissa? Nobody's played her game. No wait, everyone's played her game. Sacred Stones. What the hell? Okay. Never mind. For some reason I went full retard. Okay, whatever. Her nom de guerre, Crimson Flash, Strikes Fear and Others. This is still really interesting because 48, 41, 37, 23, 56. Her biggest calling card is her high HP, then moderate speed, then low attack, then decent defense.
I'll buy you a taco if you review my Setsuna.
I will, if you want, Severe. We're gonna take a break and go into the inputted ones in a bit. But anyways, Safeguard. So add another 7 defense, 44 defense. That's actually really good. Once you get into Brazen Attack defense, it's 44 naturally, and then you get to 51, which takes minimum damage. Issue is getting to Brazen kind of difficult because you have so much HP. But you want to take damage so you can activate Wrath. But then if you use Sturdy Impact, you prevent them from doubling, but you add 6 attack and 10 extra defense. This is weird. It works. It works, though. But it's like, Sturdy Impact prevents them from doubling, but you kind of want to get hit so you can use Wrath. So if you hit something with like Vengeful Fighter, and you use Sturdy Impact on it, the two effects cancel each other out, and then it will just rely on natural speed. In which case, Marissa should win, because if you're fighting something with Vengeful Fighter, they're usually really slow. So then she'll double, they'll take, and then they'll attack her one time, and then she'll be into Brazen percentage, hopefully. Huh. Sturdy Impact is the best game in skill, in my opinion. It is the best A skill in the game, for sure. It has limitations on its usage, but as it should. It's way too friggin' good. But to get it from Tibarn is just incredible. Like, I kind of tried for Tibarn. Did not get lucky enough. Steady Breath as well. Brazen Attack Defense 3. That's okay. It's a 4-star skill now. Renewal 3. Wrath 3. Panic Ploy 3. She comes with Panic Ploy. No, she comes with Infantry Pulse. No, she comes with Panic Ploy. No, she comes with Infantry Pulse. What the heck? She's a good user of Panic Ploy. Most people, that's what most people use their Marissas for Panic Ploys. That's interesting. Alright, well, 4 flowers too. You really like Marissa. It's a huge commitment, but you're making the most of her. I wouldn't really change anything. I don't think Wrath, sorry, not Wrath, Udao, which is what she comes with, is that great for her. Because she doesn't really have the speed to really double consistently. Like, I kind of made Marissa as well. And I hardly use her. She's awfully pretty, is what I'll say for her. This is what I did. Super basic, I know. Fury Desperation, Infantry Pulse, Panic Ploy. That's why I got kind of confused with Panic Ploy, because I leave my seal on her. And then you hopefully use Moonbow with Udao to get the kills. Yeah. I'm just too behind you. I'm just too behind you, Jazo. If you slip up, I'll catch you. Alright, Caroline's should carry. Sometimes I don't know what you guys are doing. But alright. So Shiguri is still really fast. HP attack 2 and HP res 2. I guess if you really want to improve his stats in HP for some reason, so you can panic. This is so Galaxy Brain. So HP res 2 and HP attack 2. If you don't need every point of HP, it's more effective to get HP attack 2, HP res 2, because you get 2 extra stat points for sacrificing 1 HP point. So 2 additional attack, 2 additional res. So 31 defense, 31 res. You have Renewal 3, which is good on him. I have Renewal 3 on my Shiguri as well. Panic Ploy with Carrot Lance. So I think this actually kind of works despite it looking absolutely insane. Keep in mind, guys, Panic Ploy doesn't work if you have lower HP. So once the hero you have that is a Panic Ployer engages in battle, you better have Renewal. Because afterwards, they're probably not Panic Ploying the rest of the battle and not influencing anymore. But with Carrot Lance, you heal up after combat. And you have Renewal healing you up. And you have Ether. So you can keep yourself self-sufficient enough to keep the Panic Ploy up. At least that's what I think this is about. 53-47 is still really respectable, and it's a plus 10 Shiguri after all. But yeah, Jazo, I think you're crazy, but it does work. I see what you're going for, and it makes sense. Two seasons live for this build, Nim. Where do you think the HP attack from? Who has... Alright. Who has HP attack 2? Who has defense res link 3? Did you kill Volter?
HP attack 2 is LA Lilina.
Why?
And what was that second skill?
I think speed res is on Nino.
I'm gonna double check. Speed res on Nino?
Nina, or whatever Niall's daughter's name is.
Oh, Nino.
Oh, speed res link, yes.
Okay, and then there's HP speed 2, HP attack 2. He does not come with HP speed 2. He comes with darting stance, which you didn't not even learn.
HP speed is from either Saber or a Versa.
Brattle Sonic-y?
Oh, bridal song.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's a lot to give up.
Minerva.
All right, so 2 increases from dragonflowers, so it's 2 stats. It's probably HP and attack, which probably is. Shirshi's axe, at least you kept that. You're not a crazy person like Shiwa, thank goodness. Gale Force. To be fair, you do trigger Gale Force pretty easily. So yeah, you have Heavy Blade, so Gale Force triggers really easily. So 57 attack, and then Death Blow 4. So you hit 65 times 2. Then you drop your Gale Force to 1 cooldown, I believe. And then next turn, whatever you attack, you'll have Gale Force. So that's really useful. Aerobatics, so you can just move around, teleport around. I mean, you don't need Desperation. A lot of people use Chill Defense or something, but sometimes that's overkill, so. Aerobatics, fair enough. Just help you move around to get the kills easier. You can even teleport back after engaging to retreat even better. Yeah, teleport back then draw back. That's actually pretty cool if you do that. If you do that. Odd Attack Wave for even more power. Odd Attack Wave from Ishtar. There's like 3 heroes with Odd Attack Wave, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. This is actually a really sweet build. This is Fast Gale Force, which I really like. There's like basically 2 free-to-play heroes with really good Fast Gale Force options. One's obviously Cordelia coming with Gale Force, and then there's obviously Shirshi of Heavy Blade as well. This is a really good option. I like it. I actually need to find somebody to use Heavy Blade for my team, and it's probably gonna be Shirshi. I'm not sure if I'll do Gale Force though, but yeah, that's pretty damn good. Thank goodness.
Your orders.
But yeah, Silverbrand. Steady Posture, Sword Tactic, Sword Breaker, Defense Tactic, Res Tactic with Silverbrand. So you're buffing for Speed, Defense, Res. Interesting. You're not going for Attack. Most people I see with Silverbrands are going for Attack Tactic. So you'll buff Attack 6, Speed 6, and then they use Defense Tactic or Res Tactic as a seal. You're going for Attack Seth. Interesting. Attack Seth, 55 attack, 35 speed, 36 defense, 26 res, 44 HP. Attack Seth. I guess that's a good idea. The issue with Seth is that he doesn't hit too hard and he's not too fast. But if you're using Silverbrand, you're not improving his speed anymore because he doesn't buff himself. It's just TA. Note, didn't update, but rally up attack plus. Okay. Wait. Is there any reason to use rally attack for rally up attack plus? You probably just don't have the SP for it. Dude, you're plus 10. How do you not have the SP for it? Alright, but yeah, I understand what you're going for. So you're going for a full support Seth. That makes sense now. That way you have plus 6 attack to a bunch of allies, because that's AoE. That's AoE rally. And then defense tactic, res tactic. So yeah, you're buffing for everything. So this is a perfect support Seth. God damn, that's a really good Seth. That is actually so good. I actually really like this now. Against green heroes, you are 55 attack with TA, and if it's against armors, most green heroes in this game are armors, and if it's a mage, she's gonna one-shot them with 55 attack TA, right? But if it's against armor heroes, you should naturally double, and if you can't double, they're using Wary Fighter, so, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's super effective against armored heroes. And then you're covering for reds with Swordbreaker. And you can take a shot, obviously, 44, 36. So your low speed doesn't really matter because that's 35 speed is enough for armored. And then against sword heroes, fast sword heroes, you're using Swordbreaker. You're swordbreaking through it. You're using Swordbreaker to break through it. And then when you're defending, you have steady posture, so you have more speed and more defense. So maybe at 39 speed, you can double back naturally. And then you have Bonfire, which makes sense. Draconic Aura also works at 55 attack, though. Yeah, great Seth. 77 attack for Surtur, you might chip him. You won't kill Surtur. He's using Wary Fighter. But if Wary Fighter wasn't there, he would 55 times 1.5. No, times not 1.5, 1.2. Yeah, it probably doesn't happen. 1.5 is effective against damage. 1.2, 1.2. Anyways, great Seth. Great support, Seth. 55 times 1.5 times 1.2 equals 99. But it's not 1.5. I think it's 1.2, 1.2.